We're at FactoryDirectJewelry.com today. They're the largest online jewelry manufacturer, and today we're going to check out their factory. This is Talar. She's the marketing director, and she's going to give us a little tour today.
Let's go see where it all begins. So this is where it all starts. This is the designing. What basically happens is we have an idea and we sketch it out or explain it, and Edgar will start designing it. This is like a CAD process, it's computer assisted designing.
I love it. And so is this design something that a client would request, or is this, because I see it's an engraved ring.
Now we've started really customizing the item. So like we'll make the model and then we can customize it to each customer. Like if they want like Ashley, like this is, so we would put their name on it and yeah.
And everything's customizable.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, and then what happens next?
We'll make a mold of it. So I'll take you to the wax room.
The wax room.
Super
oh my God.
cool.
And everything is made here.
Everything is made here. A to Z, we do it all. Straight to the customer.
Amazing. All right, let's go.
Let's go. So this is the wax room.
Wow, and you can smell the wax.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is where, so once the design is approved, we'll go ahead and make it into a mold. And we do that to get like the same exact model every time because we don't want to risk it to be different. So,
and you use wax to create it.
Yep, it's hard for people to believe that it starts from wax. Like the piece they're wearing starts as wax. So what happens is if you see here, it's called wax injecting. Here, let me show you a piece.
Oh my gosh,
this
is the ring.
Would you think that a ring starts like this in wax form?
I would never imagine it. So this is how rings are made.
Totally, yeah. So the model we make, it ends up like this, and then it's actually like spruing. So once they're all put on the tree, this tree then goes to casting.
So these rings would go on the tree just like that. There's so much detail that goes into it, and you have to be a specialist to know how to work with this because it's so much craftsmanship. Everything is done by hand.
Exactly. Now when we go to casting, you'll see this wax turn into a metal.
Now we're in the casting room, so what happens here?
So the first part of the casting is actually the investment process. Investment is basically like, it's a plaster that you saw the tree that we just had, right?
Yes.
So we put that in this metal thing. It's called a crucible.
So you put the tree along with the wax inside of this.
Exactly.
Does it go in one of these ovens that we're seeing?
Eventually, yeah. So we put the tree in and then we make this plaster and we pour it over. And what then happens is we leave that to harden and it dries and the wax is inside. So then we put it in the oven. And when we put it in the oven, we cook it like sometimes overnight, a couple hours, and it's like so hot.
Yeah.
And
it's warm in here now.
Yeah, it literally burns down the wax, but then since the plaster has hardened, it casts around the models. So what happens then is when we get to casting, we melt the gold. If we were doing gold or silver, we melt that to a liquid state and we pour it over the crucible and it'll take form of the models because of the plaster.
Very cool.
So what then happens is once it's poured, we leave it to cool. We'll take it out of the crucible, we'll break it apart from the plaster and you get gold or silver.
This is so fascinating.
Yeah.
I never knew this is how jewelry is made.
Literally.
And the fact
So
that
it
you
goes from-
literally make it here
Exactly.
is really special.
It goes from wax to gold.
And after the casting, what happens next?
I'll show you. So once the jewelry is made, then it goes to welding, polishing, and it's ready to go straight to the customer.
Wow, just like that.
Yeah, that easy.
Well, let's go talk about how the customers place their orders.
Let's go.
All right, we're back to where we started, and this is the end of our tour.
Yes, this is where we do quality checking, packing, and shipping. And we do customer service here too. So what happens is once the pieces are all made and ready to go to the customer, we bring them in here. We have someone do like a very detailed quality check. We check for pieces to be all marked, either with silver, 10 karat gold, 14 karat gold, because that's legally required and we really believe in that. We want to make sure our customer knows exactly what they're getting. Each item is then packed very carefully because we want to make sure that each customer gets quality because that's the biggest thing we promise our customers. So once that's done, then we have the items packed and they're shipped off.
And like you said, everything is purchased online. So you're an online retailer and the largest one in the online space,
Yep.
which is huge.
We have over 26,000 items to choose from on the website for men, women, babies, anyone you can think of. We have something for them.
How long have you guys been doing this?
About 16 years now. Well, our family's been in the manufacturing business since 1977, and in 2008, when the economy took a hit, we decided to go online and sell directly to our customers. We really wanted to cut out that middleman, and to give the customers better pricing. We want to make it more affordable. So that's where it all started, and here we are today.
Talar, thank you so much for the tour. I learned a lot. This was amazing to see the factory and to have this walkthrough. To learn more about FactoryDirectJewelry.com, check them out online. To check out their stunning pieces and holiday sales, check out FactoryDirectJewelry.com.